It begins not with a grand expedition, planned and meticulously executed, but with the simple, everyday work of a quarry nestled in the rolling hills of southern England. A place where the ordinary meets the extraordinary. A powerful excavator, a metal behemoth, bites into the ancient layers of gray clay, each scoop revealing secrets held for eons. Shifting tons of earth, this raw material is destined to become the bricks that build our homes and cities. A transformation from earth to structure. But then, the operator notices something odd, an anomaly in the monotonous routine. A deviation from the expected. It's a three-toed impression embedded in the rock. A clear and distinct mark from a time long past. The print is undeniably large, far larger than any bird or farm animal that roams the present-day landscape. This is something different, something ancient. Intrigued, he stops the machine, climbs down from his perch, and finds not just one but a trail of immense footprints leading across the exposed quarry floor. A pathway through time. What he's uncovered is not just a geological formation, but a frozen moment, a perfectly preserved snapshot from a lost world. A window into prehistory. A single scoop of the excavator has peeled back 110 million years of history, revealing a vivid scene from when this very land was a lush subtropical swamp teeming with life. News of the discovery spreads like wildfire. And soon, experts arrive armed with delicate tools and brushes, ready to carefully reveal the ancient story etched in the clay. The fine-grained clay has miraculously preserved not just the overall shape of the prints, but the minute details. The subtle squelch of mud under immense weight. The intricate texture of skin pressed into the yielding earth. Even the faint drag of a claw as it scraped across the surface. This is not a fossilized bone, a remnant of death, but a track, a vibrant record of life, of movement, of a journey taken millions of years ago. The unassuming quarry worker has inadvertently become an unwitting time traveler, opening a portal, not to another place but to another time, the Cretaceous period. The very ground beneath our feet is a vast library of immense antiquity, a chronicle of ages. Its incredible stories written not in ink, but in the enduring language of fossils and footprints. This accidental find serves as a powerful reminder that our planet has hosted dramas and spectacles far beyond our current imagination. Sometimes all it takes is a curious eye, a moment of chance, and a willingness to look down to glimpse that deep and fascinating past. And so, with a single serendipitous footprint, the story of a lost world begins to unfold. The discovery was just the beginning, a tantalizing glimpse into a world long lost. These weren't just random impressions, they were a chronicle etched in stone, a story waiting to be deciphered. As paleontologists meticulously cleared away the accumulated sediment, layer by painstaking layer, a prehistoric highway emerged, a network of pathways crisscrossing the ancient landscape, revealing over 200 individual footprints, belonging to at least 7 distinct dinosaur species, each leaving their unique mark on the Earth. This was more than just a collection of tracks. It was evidence of a bustling ecosystem teeming with life. A snapshot of life frozen in time, a moment captured when the white cliffs of Dover were just layers of fine silt settling at the bottom of a shallow sea. Towering iguanodonts, the gentle giants of their time, moved in herds, their massive forms shaping the landscape. Their distinctive three-toed feet sinking deep into the soft, yielding mud, leaving behind lasting impressions. With the smaller, more delicate prints of their young close by, a testament to family and protection. Colossal sauropod tracks, the footprints of true behemoths, cut a swath through the landscape, undeniable evidence of giants that once roamed this earth. And among them, the sharper, more menacing predatory tracks of a large theropod, a hunter on the prowl, whose presence cast a shadow over the herbivores, a silent fossilized story of pursuit and survival. The spacing between the footprints reveals information about their speed, their gait, and even their intent. Some moving at a steady pace, others breaking into a desperate run. Here is fossilized evidence of a life-and-death struggle, a chase perhaps, or a desperate escape, perfectly preserved for eternity, a window into a prehistoric drama. These tracks show us not just what these magnificent creatures looked like, their size and shape, but also how they lived, their daily routines, their social interactions. Migrating across vast distances, moving in groups for protection and companionship, and ultimately, surviving in a challenging world. The footprints reveal so much more than just anatomy. They reveal complex social structures within herds, patterns of migration across continents, and the constant, ever-present interplay of hunter and hunted, predator and prey. This is not merely a static display of ancient relics, but a dynamic and ever-evolving story of life, death, and survival, permanently etched into the very fabric of the planet. The stone itself is a detailed record of behavior, a living testament to a world long gone, patiently waiting for us to learn how to read its secrets. And with each perfectly preserved print, the ancient world in all its glory and mystery comes alive once more. Trace fossils. They aren't the bones themselves, but rather the impressions left behind. They offer a unique window into the lives of creatures long gone. Like these footprints, frozen in time, each one tells a story. They are the ghosts of behavior, echoes of actions played out millions of years ago. A fossilized verb capturing a moment of activity. By studying their placement and depth, carefully analyzing every detail, we reconstruct ancient events, piecing together the puzzles of prehistoric life. Wait. The sheer mass of these colossal beings stride, the length of their steps, revealing their speed and gait and movement, the way they navigated their world. Ichnology, the study of trace fossils, this fascinating field of paleontology, lets us become detectives of the distant past, unraveling mysteries hidden in the rock. Look closer at the theropod tracks, the telltale signs of a predator. They run parallel to a smaller iguanodon, a potential meal in its sights. Stride long and even, a steady pursuit, stalking, not sprinting, conserving energy for the opportune moment. Suddenly, the iguanodon's prints become erratic. A change in pace, stride lengthens, panic sets in, impressions deepen, a desperate attempt to escape. It's running, aware of the hunter, its instincts screaming danger. The predator closes in, the gap narrowing with each stride. But the tracks don't end in chaos. There's no sign of a final struggle. The iguanodon veers toward a change in direction, a larger sauropod's path, seeking the safety of a giant. Seeking refuge, finding protection in numbers, or rather in size. The predator hesitates, assessing the situation, slows and turns away. A strategic retreat. The hunt abandoned, a calculated decision. This sequence reveals a glimpse into their complex lives, strategy, a calculated approach to survival, fear, the primal instinct that drives behavior, and environmental awareness, a keen understanding of their surroundings. The iguanodon didn't run blindly. It had a plan. It sought safety, using its knowledge of the environment to its advantage. The predator assessed the risk, weighing the odds, and retreated, a decision based on logic, not just brute force. These were intelligent, calculating animals, far more complex than we often imagine, not mindless monsters but creatures with their own strategies for survival. The footprints whisper secrets from a lost world of a sophisticated dance of survival, a delicate balance between hunter and hunted. Every step could mean the difference between life or death, a constant struggle in a prehistoric world. In these tracks we see more than just footprints, we glimpse the drama of ancient life, a story etched in stone. The story is written in the mud, a fleeting moment captured for eternity, preserved in stone, a testament to the enduring power of the past. The story of these English footprints echoes across continents. In Brazil and Cameroon, similar trackways from the same era reveal comparable herbivores and predators. This is evidence of continental drift, when South America and Africa were joined as Gondwana, and Europe and North America as Laurasia. The Atlantic was a narrow seaway, not a barrier, allowing animals to roam freely. Dinosaur highways in England connected to those in Brazil. Similar fossils appear on now-distant continents. These discoveries show ancient ecosystems were not isolated but part of a global environment. Flora and fauna were broadly similar, creating a world-spanning stage for dinosaurs. The English footprints are a chapter in a grand narrative of a planet in motion. They link us to a time when the world was more connected, a single kingdom of dinosaurs. The continents have drifted, but the story remains in stone. These tracks are a physical link to a world once whole. Our journey moves north to Scotland's Isle of Skye, where rocks reveal a rare Middle Jurassic story. On a tidal lagoon, footprints emerge only at low tide, large sauropod prints and the sharp three-toed tracks of a megalosaur. The predator's path crosses the plant eaters, a direct encounter preserved in stone. We can almost see the scene, a giant sauropod wading through shallow water, unaware of the lurking predator. The overlapping prints are evidence of a real interaction, not just coincidence. This site fills a crucial gap in our knowledge, confirming these dinosaurs coexisted and interacted. Even in remote Scotland, the ground holds stories of epic struggles. The tide covers and reveals these ancient dramas written in stone. Amid the stories of giants, a quieter tale unfolds. In the same English clays, paleontologists found a tiny jawbone, Duralstotherium, an early mammal. This mouse-sized creature lived in the shadows, surviving on insects and seeds. While dinosaurs ruled the day, these mammals thrived at night, honing traits that would shape the future. Warm-blooded, adaptable, and resilient, they survived in the giant's shadow. The discovery of this jaw completes the Cretaceous picture, a world of both titans and the tiny. The survival of these mammals is a story of endurance and adaptability. They were the underdogs, carrying the spark that would ignite the age of mammals. In their smallness, they held the promise of the future. Our journey ends in Patagonia, Argentina, at the close of the Cretaceous. Here, fossils tell of titans like Argentinosaurus, but also of life's continuation, vast dinosaur nurseries. At Ocamahuevo, thousands of fossilized eggs, some with embryos, reveal communal nesting sites. These eggs, laid in clusters, show dinosaurs returned year after year, much like sea turtles today. Some eggs were buried by floods, perfectly preserving the last moments of unhatched infants. Scans reveal embryonic skeletons, even skin texture, a powerful connection to the beginning of life. Above these layers lies a thin line of iridium-rich clay, the mark of the asteroid impact that ended the dinosaurs. Below, a world teeming with life. Above, silence, where only the small and adaptable survived. Patagonia's fossils tell the full story from cradle to extinction. It is the final magnificent stand of an era. Not all fossils are stone, some are preserved in amber fossilized tree resin. In Myanmar's amber, a 100-million-year-old firefly is perfectly preserved, its light-producing organs still visible. This tiny beetle glowed in the Cretaceous night, its bioluminescence a signal in the darkness. The firefly's light is a fossilized behavior, a lineage of light that endures to this day. While dinosaurs vanished, the firefly's descendants still flicker in our forests and gardens. Their chemical language of light has survived for over 100 million years. This tiny insect connects us to a lost world in a uniquely beautiful way. It reminds us that even the most delicate things can outlast empires. The firefly's glow is a thread of continuity, a spark bridging past and present. In amber, we find the enduring power of survival. From an English quarry to Patagonia's nesting grounds, the planet's story is written in stone. Footprints and fossils reveal not just what lived, but how life moved and hunted and survived. The Earth is a library, its rocks the pages, each fossil a word in an ancient language. These stories connect continents, showing a world in constant motion. The secrets of our past are just beneath our feet, waiting to be found. History is not only about the grand, the tiny mammal jaw is as crucial as the giant's track. Even a firefly's light, preserved in amber, connects their world to ours. The story of Earth is written in stone, blood, and light. When we walk across the land, we tread on buried worlds and forgotten oceans. The story is there, we need only to keep digging.